Hello there, Jonathan Kidd of the Chelsea Fancast in a hotel in Manchester. Here's my fan bite of the Premier League game versus United today. The Theatre of Screams at Old Trafford. For fuck's sake. What have I just watched? Worse, what have I attended? I made the trip along with several thousand other poor fuckers who had to watch this pale imitation of a football team. This was utterly shambolic shite. United all over us like a cheap suit and pressed till their little red hearts exploded. And we appear to just press individually. One player, for example, Jackson, presses, and the others, like Sterling, who was anonymous this evening, just look on. Mudryk, despite being the fastest man in the world, just lollops about when it comes to pressing or tackling back. We obviously miss Connor, as we didn't actually appear to have a midfield, which was slightly bewildering. When it comes to playing out from the back, we are completely incapable. We just can't fucking do it. Other teams like Brighton, who weirdly we beat in our last game, play out expertly, brilliantly. We either lose possession or wait for Sanchez to either kick it out or straight to one of them. United were profligate, to say the least. Should have scored masses. And mind you, Sanchez, fantastic, saving a pen and saving practically everything United could hit with him with, other than McTominay's volley. It was pinball. They could have had 6 by half-time. It was so bad. If Jackson is a striker, my gran is Beyonce. Like a glove puppet who's never had a hand up his arse. A lanky, gangly schoolboy who you're forced to pick as there's no one else. You wish you hadn't picked him because he's shite. And we finished the first half 1-1 after a fabulous Palmer goal, tucked in the corner and sneaking in like an afterthought. I'll never know. Having said that, Billy Whiz Mudryk, the fastest man in the known universe, kept finding himself on his own and running at the United goal and should have scored each time, but couldn't. So we thought, well, they can't be as bad as that this half. The next half, will they? Enzo must do something, surely, and Poch must change it. Reece came on for the struggling Poodle, who was playing out of position, and Reece still looks half the Reece we know and love. The excellent Garnacho could do as he pleased, and United put us to the sword, but still couldn't score. There was no chance we would, as we couldn't get out of our half. We just failed to pass through them at all. It was feeble. We were feeble, and of course they did score. McTominay again, a header, which the players obviously didn't think was a goal, as they all stood about while VAR farted about, but the ref gave it. Us fans too far away to see what actually happened. And the team carried on being shite and being Chelsea. In the last few minutes, Enzo missed a sitter. We finally attacked and Broja hit the bar with a header. Is the manager losing his grip? I thought a manager's job was to make things happen or change them, so they do. This was all the same all the way through. A hopeless, clueless load of old bollocks. I'll be back on the Chelsea Fancast on Friday with Stanford Chidge and guests to discuss this fuckwittery at 7:30. Make sure you listen on Mixler. Download it from Acast, all good podcast providers. Come in Ukraine and Anyhow.